I'm back to do another video of items that have been inspired by other junk journalists in the first 3 months of 2022. So last week I made this tag. I took apart some old vintage greeting cards, and oftentimes those old greeting cards on the back will have an image, and it's always super cute. So I wanted to make sure to give you the link to Luna Razu's video. It's the journal's called Retro Honey, and it is just adorable. But I made these last Tuesday, I think. So I just wanted to go over that and give you the link. But while I was chopping apart stuff, I was inspired to do something with this. So this is the outside of a card. It actually had pages inside, and it was a get well soon kind of card. And it was signed by, I don't know, everybody in the office. So I took it apart, and I want to make a little something. So I'm just going to back it here. With some paper, just plain brown paper. Came from a notebook. Who knows when, why. So this was cut out originally in the original greeting card, but you can see the machine was just a little off, so I'm going to have to cut that a little more precisely. And this was an envelope, so I will have to also make sure that gets done more envelope shaped. Sometimes when you have a wet paper item and that you've glued 2 layers of paper together and you try to fold it, it'll yeah, you see how it's got a little bit of a wrinkle there. So I just want to make sure that this little item knows it needs to be folded in the future, but at the same time I want to remove the wrinkles. And somebody got in on the act by doing some shorthand. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that until it's dry. And in the meantime, I will cut an edge here. This corner rounder is not going to work exactly correctly, but not bad, Nancy. Okay, now for a little cut that is fussy. It's a miserable day out today. So the furnace has been on and off and on and off and on and off all day. Okay, it's going good. And there we go. That looks much better. But we do need some ink. I believe. I think I should try to erase that. Not really coming off. Oh well, it is what it is. Can't say I didn't try. Okay, let's do antique linen. At least on the back. My goodness, what's wrong with this? I can't seem to get that teeny tiny little piece of paper off. Oh my goodness. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Just doing the edge of this envelope. It's time for a new one. This one's starting to break up. So I've been actually doing quite a lot with vintage cards recently. I've frequently used cards in journals as pages and pockets and that sort of thing, but to create something new out of a journal or out of a vintage card, that's new for me. So I'm looking at everything with a different eye. Now, how can I make you look a little more? I need to make this a little more old worldy. A little more something something. I might have a prepared lace snippet somewhere. Hang on just a minute. Okay, so now I've added some vintage lace and trim to this little card, and it looks great. So that we'll put aside. Okay, the next idea I had came from a video by, let me check, I think it was might have been PaperDaisy. Yeah. PaperDaisy Journal. So that's Kylie. So I need a piece of it's just falling apart. How wide is this? About 11 1/4. So I think I do want a double piece. but one that's in better shape than that. Didn't seem a lot of point in there. I got this at Goodwill for $2. That was good buy. Okay, so if I fold okay, I'm gonna have to cut a little bit off. Because the widest I can be is 5.5. I must be looking right at it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was looking right at it. So the widest I can be is 5.5. Alternately, I'll use that as the center, and I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut it right here at the purple line. So this is going to be the flip out tip out. I should probably reinforce it. Actually, it was better shaped the other direction. I just watched Luna Razu's video before I turned the camera on, and now I've got the By the Light of the Silvery Moon playing in my okay. Now, what I want to do is I need some eyelet lace. Let's see if I can find some good wide stuff. Now what she did was she made a pocket, but put the lace on this way with the raw edge up at the top. I thought that was so cute. Okay, I'm going to stitch this down. If I can remember how to pause my video without turning it off. This just flips out. And there's a little fabric pocket there. While I was sewing, got a little rammy and tore the corner of my page. So I fixed it by making a little collage here. And a little collage here. Can't even tell that I wrecked it. Okay, what was next? Oh, I gotta find a page to do this one. Hang on. All right, let's see how this goes. So this is a piece of manuscript paper, and somebody's written their music on here. This is a little big, so I need to trim off a little bit. So I'm going to take it off right here at where the holes are. Okay. And I will need to take some of the length off. But first, I gotta take about a quarter of an inch top and bottom. Well, maybe I'll take half right off the top so I can leave this print part. Do you know what? I need more than that. So I'll take 3/4 off the top and 1/4 off the bottom. Okay. So what are we at? We are at 11.5. Yeah, I'm going to take some more off. Might have to come off there. Well, I'm going to score 5.5 first. and then fold, and then trim. Looks like I've got to take a 1/16 of an inch off this side anyway. Okay, now what I want is a big fussy cut. And I found this one yesterday. This says Courier Knives. And I think I'm just gonna, yeah. So I've got her cut out. I cut a slit here so that this will fold easily. And now I'm going to make a lace pocket with this lace. So it's like she's looking through a veil or a drapery maybe. So I gotta trim that down. Now this looks absolutely nothing like what Kylie had made. I just kind of went a little crazy, and it just appealed to me. So yeah, Kylie's had a brightly colored, I think flowered paper, and then had lace over top. This one's gonna be a little different. Now I tore some little bits from the remainder of the picture just to decorate that side a little bit. Okay. I'm just tacking this down because I am going to stitch, but I want this to lay flat. Okay, I will sew. Okay, so I've done the stitching. So there's lots of journaling space on the back of this page, and even in there, and a little note could go under there. I wouldn't put anything too heavy. And so that's one project we did. Here's another Kylie inspired project with the eyelet lace. And this was the takeoff from Sheena at Luna Razu, where I used part of a vintage green card. Okay, I do have some more Kylie I want to do, but I think that's enough for one day. So come back for the next video, and thanks so much for joining me. Take care.